Hey guys, I had problems. I did problem 627. So our required here was to determine the forces in members CD, CH, and HI, and then state whether these members were under tension or compression. So I went ahead and labeled our support reactions here, which we're going to solve for first. But we have F1 is equal to 60 kilonewtons, F2 is equal to 80 kilonewtons, F3 is 50, and F4 is 60. So our first step is to take the moments about point A, and that will give us Fy. So if we take that, we get F1 times 3 plus F2 times 6 plus F4 times 4 minus Fy times 8 is equal to 0. And if we put our values in, our forces, then we get 8 Fy is equal to 720, and Fy is equal to 90 kilonewtons in the positive y direction. And then we can take the moments about, take this sum of the moments in the y direction to get Ay. And so it's just Fy plus Ay is minus F1 minus F2. And if we put our values in, then we can solve for Ay and we get 50 kilonewtons in the positive y direction. And then we can take the sum of the forces in the x direction to get Ax. So if we put Ax minus F3 minus F4 equals 0, and then we put our forces in, we get Ax is equal to 110 kilonewtons in the pointing in the positive x direction. And then we have taken a section cut within our, I just took a section cut right here. So we just have HI, CH, and CD. And then we can solve for, we can take the moments about point D to get CH. So it's just going to end up being, sorry, I lost my train of thought. 4F1, if we're taking the moments about point D, 4F1 minus 8Fy minus 3FCH. And then if we put our values in, we get a negative 160 kilonewtons, which means that CH is going to be under tension because we drew it in compression. So we got 160 kilonewtons in tension. And then we can take the forces, the sum of the forces in the x direction, again, to get FCD. So we just get negative FCH minus FCD times the cosine of theta. And we have our little picture down here that we can just use our lengths. So we're just going to have FCD times 4/5. And we did get a negative number, so we're going to plug that back in. So it's actually going to end up being positive for 160. So we get FCD times 4/5 is equal to 160, and then if we just times 160 by 5 and divide by 4, we get 200 kilonewtons in compression, because that was a positive number. And then we can take the sum of the moments, or sum of the forces in the y direction again, and to get HI. So once again, it's going to be Fy plus FCD times 3/5 plus FHI minus F1 minus F2 is equal to 0. And if we plug our numbers in, all the things that we've just found, we get 90 plus 120 plus FHI minus 60 minus 80 is equal to 0. And then we solve for FHI, and we get 50 minus 120 because we had to move everything to the other side. And then we get FHI is equal to negative 70 kilonewtons, which again means that that is 70 kilonewtons under tension because we drew it in compression. And we've solved our problem. Thanks for watching.